The substitute teacher walked in and said, "Everyone whose parents are divorced, move to the left." We all looked at each other confused, but about half the class got up and moved. I stayed on the right with the kids whose parents were still together. "Now everyone who has a dog stay standing. Everyone else sit down." 3 kids sat down on the left side. This was getting weird, but we kept following along because what else were we supposed to do? Right side. Anyone who walks to school moved to the back of the room. Me and 4 other kids moved to the back. I was starting to feel uncomfortable. Why did she need to know this stuff? Back row. Anyone who stops at the corner store on Maple Street before school stay standing. Just me and Kaylee were left standing. My heart started beating faster. "Kaylee, sit down if you go there on Tuesdays and Thursdays." Kaylee sat down. I was the only one left standing in the back corner of the room. The substitute teacher stared at me for a long moment, then smiled. "Perfect. Everyone return to your normal seats." We all moved back confused and whispering to each other. She started teaching math like nothing happened, but I couldn't focus. Why did she need to know my exact routine? At lunch, I told my friends about how creepy it was. George said maybe she was just doing some weird icebreaker activity, but Emma pointed out she never even told us her name. When we got back from lunch, the substitute was gone. Principal Hilton was there instead, looking serious. "Class, I need to ask you all some questions about this morning." He had us recreate exactly where we stood during each sorting. He wrote down everyone's positions and took photos with his phone. When he got to me standing alone in the back corner, his face went pale. "Did she say anything to you specifically?" he asked me. "No, she just stared at me, then had everyone sit down." He called my parents to pick me up immediately. In his office with my parents and 2 police officers, I found out the truth. 3 weeks ago, a woman had robbed the corner store on Maple Street.
To continue, tap the arrow in the bottom right corner and copy the link, then tap the CapCut icon in the bottom left. Finally, click the red button.
When I pulled out the tampon in front of her, she actually gagged. "We need to admit you," she said, covering her mouth. "Hospital day 1.